Star Daily with Phil C.
Hope everyone has had, or I trust everyone has had, a wonderful weekend. Sorry that I have been of the miss, little bit of a no-show lately, but it is for good reason. One of the things that happened as I've been away, and I've still been trading, is I came into a massive win streak. And of course, naturally, I know that this has happened to you and you can relate to this. But of course, naturally, there is going to be a win streak that happens when I'm not recording. And that also happens with a loss streak as well, so don't just say that I'm just saying that to sound good. It does sound good, but not just saying that to sound good, because that can also happen during loss streaks as well, and then you look like an absolute genius. I've also said that before. Now, the reason I have been away, is I've been working on something that I'm excited to share, and it will be coming out on Saturday, on the weekend. So be sure not to miss that, and I will be updating you, so on and so forth, as we get closer to the weekend. What are we looking at today? What is happening in the markets? There's been quite a bit of movement going on. Yeah, so after that win streak that I told you about, I did have some losses straight after that. Actually a big one. Yeah, currently about 120 pips right now. So give or take, right? Easy cometh and easy goeth, so on and so forth. That is what happens in the markets. All right, anyway, so on the charts here, what are we looking at? Well, we've been having some trend continuation trades towards the downside. I don't want to change that. No. Okay, so we are on the euro dollar. 4-hour time frame. Price action comes down. We get a pullback. Where do we get a pullback into? Look left. Okay. And then price action comes all the way back down. And then we close below this low right here. And then we get another pullback. Where do we get a pullback into? Look left. So we have structure here and structure here. Okay. What does that mean? We have support, and previous support becomes what? If you've looked at the Star Classroom videos, the training, and you've downloaded the workbook, then you will know this. For those who are new, we have levels of structure here. Previous support has now become new resistance. And then price action puts in a what? A new structure low. So price action heads towards the downside. We close below this low right here, right? So where is price action most likely to pull back into? Look left. Previous support, right? So here we go. Previous support, which is right at my entry level here. Previous support becomes new resistance. What does that mean for us? Well, let's look at our trend continuation trade rules of engagement. So what we want after a new structure low is wait for a pullback back up into structure. And that's what we get. Price action comes all the way up into our structure level right here. Let's zoom in. So previous previous support becomes new resistance. Okay. This is a significant level because this is what we want to pay attention to if we are looking to be sellers in the market. If we are looking to execute a sell order in the form of a trend trade. And that's exactly what we've done here. This is one of them. So again, this is euro dollar for our time frame. We are on this candle right here. We are live and we're pushing down 3/4 of the way to target right here. So what is my rule set? If we do push all the way down and we are 3/4 of the way to target, then one of my rules is that I'm able to roll my stops. Okay. So I'm able to roll my stops like this, giving back some of the initial risk that I put in the markets. So that's actually giving me some profits back. Okay. Because I'm preserving capital, which is my profit. So trading's all about risk and money management. Okay. So then, because once the trade's on, I've said this before, once the trade's on, that money is gone. Now, it's still in your account, yes. But the mentality, the mindset of this is once the trade is put on, you've accepted that risk. Therefore, you're happy with taking a loss. And I assume, back to mindset, and I assume with all my trades that I put on, I expect them to hit my loss. So that means every time we do hit target, I'm pleasantly surprised. And then I can put that pleasantly surprised trade into my spreadsheet. And then I'm happy. Anyway, so that's the mentality behind that. And that's why I've come up with that rule, okay? So it's all about how much money I'm preserving in my account and not giving back to the marketplace. So that's helping with my psychology with trading. And we all know it's 95% psychology when it comes to trading. Very, very important. Let's see what happens now if we can get all the way down into our target here, or if we're just going to springboard towards the upside and give us a W formation, which presents us a pattern opportunity that we can then get involved with. But that's thinking too far ahead in the future. And right now, we will see what happens with this one. Again, euro dollar 4-hour time frame, trend continuation trade right here. And quickly cutting over now to pound dollar 1-hour time frame. So right here we have a deep Gartley. Okay, just double check this. Okay, 786. So right here we have a deep Gartley pattern. This is my impulse leg. Okay, from this low to this high. I take a Fibonacci retracement tool, go from swing low to swing high. And as you can see, as price action comes all the way down into giving us a B point right here, we do hit the 618. So that puts us on Gartley pattern alert, right? Now we have a deep retracement. So that means price action comes all the way down, pushing closer to the 786. But we don't touch the 786. Remember, with the Gartley pattern, price action must not touch the 786 on a B point retracement. If it does, then we're looking at we're looking at a cipher. Not a cipher. We're looking at a butterfly pattern. So, yeah. Butterfly pattern is what we would be looking at. Goodness me, what is going on? So we have a deep B point retracement here. What does that mean? We get a very nice risk to reward here. Now, I've given myself a little bit more breathing room because I'm able to do that. Therefore, I did. So this is my buy zone right here. This is my buy zone right here in this box. So as price action comes all the way down into this zone, I'm looking to buy it up. And then I'm looking for price action to hit the 382 and then 618. Target 1, target 2, right? Because we trade 2 targets here. So let's see how that goes. Goodness. All right. Again, that was pound dollar 1 hour time frame with a Gartley pattern. Right. A trade that is just going sideways. Now, what I'm looking at here is the Aussie dollar 1 hour time frame. And this was a trend trade. You know, we're heading towards the downside. Good, 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 good. And then price action comes up into this level. And then I'm looking for price action move all the way down here. Okay. Now, yes, I've rolled my stops already. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of a move towards the downside. I'm not getting greedy with it, right? So here's our lows right here. Okay. My target is not all the way down right at the lows. It's not all the way down there. I don't want to get greedy with it. The reason why I put my targets, I think it's around 786, 886. Yeah, 786. Reason why I put my target around this level is I want the best opportunity to get filled, because there's been countless times where you will see in your testing, and you need to be doing your back testing. I've noticed countless of times that price action does almost hit the lows, so right down here, and then rebounds, never to come back again. So the reason why I've put my targets here is I want the best opportunity to be filled. I want the best opportunity for price action to hit my target. Therefore, I can be in a position where I can roll my stops to break even. Well, take target ones off, of course, and then roll my stops to break even. That's what I'm looking for. So we will see if the Aussie dollar 1 hour time frame can come all the way down into our target one. If we do, again, I take off half of the position, roll stops to break even. Then I'm looking for a bit more of a move down into the 127 Fibonacci extension, which is the extended target of a trend continuation trade. Yes. Then moving on over to, moving on over to the Kiwi Yen 1 hour time frame, we have a trend continuation trade in the opposite direction now. So the other ones were bearish because we're selling them, and this one is bullish because I'm buying it. So right down here, I'm looking to get long. I was looking at this trade at the 618. Excuse me. But I need price action to push down a little bit lower. As we do, we get filled because I want to be in a good risk to reward position, right? So we do. We have that. Target is 53 pips, and then stops is 45. Yeah, 46 pips. Right, so we have just over 1-to-1 risk to reward for target one. And then, of course, again, the Fibonacci extension, 127, from this low to that high, back down in. Looking for second targets at the 127. Why are my targets not up here? And it is all the way down here. Why is that? Good question. Over on the right-hand side, we have 87 500s. Okay, so that is a psychological number. All I want to do is what I said before, previously, is I want to be in the best position to get filled. Psychological numbers, even handle numbers are also important to pay attention to as much as structure, right? So these levels do get respected with price action, people in the markets. So again, I want to be in the best position possible. So I'm just going to put it right before the 5-0, which is the psychological number. And just prior to that, last thing that I'll update you on there is we had a little winner in here. Bat pattern, we came up, price action, W formation. Price action comes up into the 886, we get filled, we come all the way down into the 382, we hit target. Not the biggest of trades, about 23 pips, let's say. and then we didn't get target 2 down at the 618. Price action comes all the way back up and knocking us out for break even target 2 right there. So that's the update on that pattern. And then now we've got new structure highs, and then we've come all the way back down, and I'm looking for a trend continuation trade towards the upside on on Kiwi Yen 1 hour time frame. What's wrong with me today? All right, that's about it for this. Those are my updates. Those are my trades of the day. Again, I apologize in advance, very much so, that I haven't been around, but it is for good reason. I've been working very hard on something that I want to bring to you on Saturday, which will be exciting for everybody involved. So I'm looking forward to that. It is, what is it? Tuesday? It's Tuesday. So with that said, I will see everybody tomorrow. Please like, subscribe, and share. Until then, be safe, enjoy life, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.